two teams that are battling for a playoff position. It's the Montreal Canadiens versus the Vancouver Canucks. This game review is brought to you by Miraj Trading. And if you are big into collecting, if you've got a hole burning in that wallet of yours right now because you want to purchase some hockey cards, well, let me tell you something. MirageTrading.com, it's the place for you. As of today, you can now purchase the Upper Deck Skybox, which is just full of juicy chase cards. You don't want to miss out on this one. I'm going to pin the links in the description, but here we go. Habs. Knocks. The puck is dropped. And poor Lankinen, his second shot of the game, it's going to be an early Nick Suzuki breakaway. Check it out. Captain Nick's got Pettersson's all over him. He's going to jam on the brakes. Slide one by Lankinen. I mean, it's not even fair. Just like that, we're not even 2 minutes into this hockey game, and the Canadiens are already up by one. That's a big one on the road. Now the Canucks, they do try to answer right back. Licker Mackey's going to get a nice look. Forbird's going to get stopped by Montembeault, and right around the 9-minute mark, the Canadiens' first line there, they're going to strike again. This time it's Kinkowski picking up his second point of the game. He gets off a pretty good shot. Not sure if that goes off the stick of Long John Dickweed there. That's Tyler Mars. But now they're up by a couple of goals, and that first line is just buzzing. Look at the effort. Look at this board battle from Slavkovsky. He was all over the puck like a dog with two dinks last night. You love to see it. Now the Canucks, they do go on to outshoot the Habs 11-7 during that period. They come very close to getting on the board. This one actually, I don't know, man. I'm still on the fence about this one myself. It doesn't get any closer than that. But Montembeault was definitely dialed in during the first 20 minutes. Now we're going to move on to the second period where the Canucks come out shooting. They come out hit. But when one of their 47 Petterssons picks up a 2-minute minor for slashing on that power play, the Habs don't score. However, a couple of minutes after the power play comes to an end, they do score. That's our little bundle of joy. That's Cole Caulfield picking up his 32nd goal of the season. What a pass from Nick Suzuki. And that one is going to put the Canadiens up by 3. It's definitely not looking good for the Canucks. But moving on to the third period, this is where shit hits the fan, okay? Samuel Montembeault has been absolutely perfect up to this point. He's been great. But just a few minutes in, we're going to get a point shot from Filip Hronek, who's got all kinds of traffic in front of him. It's a seeing eye shot. He finally puts the Canucks on the board, and this is where the story gets a little interesting. Because just a few minutes later, Pius Suter is dead. Oh my god. What do we got going on here? Was it that Wookiee David Savard? Actually, no. You see, Suter's going to take a puck right in the knee. Somehow, David Savard picks up a 2-minute minor for slashing. Marty St. Louis looks like he's ready to take Chris Lee out into the bush somewhere and feed him to the Coyotes. And it's only about to get worse, because on the following power play, the Vancouver Petterssons are going to score, and they're going to bring themselves within 1. Unbelievable. It was quite the scare for the Canadiens and their fans. I was ready to lose my mind. However, the Habs do keep pressing. I thought they played a really good third period, and eventually, with the Canucks pulling their goaltender, it's going to be Mike Matheson who fires it into an empty cage to give us a final score of 4-2. Now, that was a pretty good road game. You got to give him a lot of credit. It was a big victory against a team who are in a very similar situation right now. The first line of Suzuki, Caulfield, and Slavkovsky, these guys, they were on fire last night. They were easily the Habs' most dangerous line. Suzuki and Caulfield finished this game up with 2 points apiece. Kinkowski had himself a 3-point night. He looked incredible. And I don't know about you, but I really hope this line can just continue to roll like that, because they're definitely going to need him down the stretch. So Kazakhstan's right now. The Canadiens are still 2 points out of a wildcard position. The Sens, the Blue Jackets, these teams just continue winning as well. But I mean, isn't that a tight race? Holy shit. They're all cramped in there like a can of sardines. It's going to go right down to the wire. You just know it. But that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. You can let me know your thoughts down in the comments section. Please don't forget to poke that like button right between the two eyes before you leave here. And hey, I'll see you next time.